Alright, I'm back. Another beautiful day. God is beautiful, man. And beautiful, dude. I woke up, feeling decent, I guess. Just happy to be alive, dude. Just so grateful to be alive. I don't know, for some reason I'm emotional again. This is weird. Um, just content. Um, just content. I can't explain it, dude. Um, it's weird because I'm super content, but at the same time, still kind of borderline being torn apart. It's weird. I don't get it. I do get it. I just have to surrender and trust that I'm on the right path. And but last night I talked. I didn't post it. Because I did it in my bedroom and it sounds bad, but it just doesn't sound good. Um, but it's the best talk I've ever had. And I'm probably gonna touch on some of that today. Um, I don't know. I may post it later if I can figure out a way to clean it up or something. But I may actually go meet someone and see if they can clean it up for me. Cause I can't. That stuff was so raw in the moment. Like it's fire. It's just the background music or the background sound sucks. It sounds like I'm in a bathroom or something. And but it's changed a lot for me, man. Changed my perspective on a lot of stuff, and 'cause I'm really understanding that like I kind of physically get sick when I think about going to do anything. Really, it's weird, man. Because it's like not my purpose. Like it's like when I go talk to people and just in the moment live like I'm happy, I'm good. There's nothing better. There's nothing um there's nothing better. Like it's my purpose, man. And then when I think about going to fix stuff, it's just like ugh. My body just says ugh. Like even in my head, like it's not bad. Like it's easy, and I'm not like worried about it. But my body just like no, Cody, you're not supposed to be doing that stuff. You're done with it. You can't do it anymore. It's not you. It's against you now. Like that's the old you. And I'll provide for you. I'll make it happen for you. But you have to do it. And it's super hard because it's like, man, I'm just asking like, show me then, man. Make the path clear. I hate that, faith without works, whatever. But for me, I just like, I have faith, man. I know. But it's like, I know I'm worthy of everything. And I know, like, I need help, but I don't need, I just need help from whatever. I need it. I'm asking for help. I'm ready. I'm worthy. I'm ready to receive it. And I know that I can't be doing that stuff anymore. It's for somebody else to do, not me. It has to be. And my body physically tells me no. And when I do this, like that's what I'm supposed to be. I'm good. And I'm dealing with my emotions and dude, I came up with some stuff last night. It's nasty, dude. It's gonna change the world, man. And that's why I'm not I kind of got to keep it a little guarded for now because I've been talking so much, which is cool, man. But some of this stuff, I mean, a lot of my stuff, like I ain't talked about at all, and I kept it guarded for a reason. Um, but I need help to implement it, and I just need help to walk away from everything. And that's part of it. That's what I found out last night. I talked myself through my processes of how I've changed my life, how I've changed my past, and how I've made everything okay. And it's freaking beautiful, man. Um, it's a double edged sword. Everything's a double edged sword because in order to move forward, you have to lose something. And it's not really like you're losing it, but that's kind of how I see it, right? That's how we see it as humans. If we don't have it, or if we have had it and we have to go past it, then we say we lost it. But we didn't lose anything, really. We're not losing anything. That's just the way we've worded it, and it makes it seem like a bad thing, and it's not. And even though I know how to do it now, and I know how to do it in a way that's not bad, and it still hurts. And it's still semi-scary because the unknown is kind of scary. And even if I believe completely, like it doesn't mean that stuff's not a thought for a second, and then you got to beat it. Like then for me, it's just doing it by myself is I'm just tired of doing it by myself. Like I said, it doesn't mean I need a partner, but I want one. And I want someone there with me with a new perspective to help me to see things that I don't see. And man, it's crazy. But whatever. But last night was fire, dude. Like I said, I was laying in bed and I was like, it was storming, and I was like, I'm just gonna lay in bed and do this one, even though I know the quality sucks. I tried to make it a little bit better, but whatever. I'm here now, and I'm gonna talk. And yeah, my days started a little late, and I got to do this talk. I got to get this stuff out, and I can't drive and do it because then it's too loud. But yeah, I mean, I came up with an ability to change the way that I see people. Um, I came up with a way that I can change all of it, where I could. I have an issue with walking away from people, right? Because I think I'm abandoning them. Um, but I came up with a way, kind of like what I did with my past, how I beat it, or how I've changed it and shaped it, in order for me to do that again now in a better way, instead of little Hoss just going in there and just walking away from people. Like now it's different. I can change it. Um, and what it kind of implies is that now that I'm living in the moment, And ultimately just trusting in God. Like, He's got me no matter what. Like, no matter what it looks like, really, like, I'll be fine. Um, even if money is getting low or this or that, like, it doesn't really freaking matter. Like, He's got me. I can get money when I need to get it, I guess. But what needs to happen is every interaction with people, I have to, um, every interaction with people, I just have to live in the moment completely, right? And then when we're done, when that interaction is done, um, I just look at it. Um, I learn my lesson from it, right? And I deem it not good or bad, right? For the most part. And then I learn my lesson from it, and then I just instantly give gratitude for the time that I got with that person. Um, and then I'm good until I see them again. Like, and I don't hold on to this or that or whatever, because I live in the moment. And then, if we hang out tomorrow, we hang out tomorrow. If it takes me another year to see them, then I see them in a year. But I'm ultimately just happy and excited and thankful for the moment that I had with them when I had with them. And just to live in the moment, no regrets. Um, and then you're not dwelling on the what ifs and whatnots and it's just a way to just kind of walk away from people and just know that whatever happens, happens, and if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And don't dwell on it. And if they come back, they come back. If they don't, they don't. It kind of sucks because it's still like you're walking away from them, but ultimately it's not. I mean, you're just waiting until your next interaction with them, and you're not making up stories, just or pretending or anything. It's just it is what it is, and I don't know. Last night was crazy though. I don't know when it was, because then I ended up having a dream, and like this dream was fire. It was it was super weird because it came out of nowhere, and it had nothing to, like, it had nothing to do. It had some to do with some new people I met. It had some to do with um someone I met 25 years ago or more. Um, it's super weird. It's super confusing to me, but not really. I think it's cool. But it just caught me off guard last night, and or whenever I had this dream, and so now I'm kind of like trying to decipher it, and now it got me to today, and it's like, man, I can go do this job, even though every time I think about doing it, like, um, it's not bad. I'm not even, but I got like I haven't, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go do it today, right now, but I'll start on it. But I have to do this talk first because I was gonna just go straight to the job, and then my body was like, no. And so now I'm like, um, I needed to talk, so I'm gonna talk. But yeah, I actually kind of went through a lot of processes last night about how I've done what I've done in my life and how I've changed my past. And I used that step process. I broke it down to exactly what I was doing and how I was doing it. And then like how the time traveling technically works in my perspective and how I did it. Um, and then I transfer that over to another to this, to where I can walk away from people technically, and I'm not really walking away. I'm just living in the moment, and I'm just whatever happens happens. And I'm trying to think about how it would work with like a significant other or something like that. But it really shouldn't be any different. Maybe it's just a little bit different, just because like you know that tomorrow you can see them again, or when you wake up, after you get out of bed together, whatever. Like the next when you wake up in the morning, they're there, and then if you have kids with them, like they're gonna be there. So it's really not any different. You're just never gonna walk away from them. But stuff happens, and you get separated and stuff like that. So this can apply as well. But it's gonna allow me to detach a little bit from ideals of people, and even if I don't want to, it's gonna allow me to get my power back and my energy back that they have over me, maybe. And it's not good or bad, um, but it's my power, right? And if all my power is out there in the world and people are using it and my energy and stuff, like, then that's bad for me. Like, cause I need my power, I need my energy, and I'm willing to give freely within the time that we come together. Like, I'm willing to surrender, but when we're not together, like, I need my power back. Because if you just give your power away to everybody, and you let things control you, like, then you're ultimately not in power, and you may not have enough energy or power to grow or to face battles by yourself. And I may need to post it no matter what. Because it's definitely the best amount of information that I've talked about. The best, the very best. And I think anyone can use it. Or just, even if you just listen to it, you'll have enough, whatever. Like, at least you have an idea, and we plant it in your brain that, you know what? I could do this. And I kind of dived in. I kind of, man, that dream was cool though. I don't even want to lay out the specifics, but, I don't know where it came from. Because, like, I don't know where dreams come from, because, like, there was no reason for me to even maybe think about this person from that long ago, and but I did, and it just came out of nowhere, and then it kind of makes sense, because honestly, like, when this journey started, I thought about that person in the very beginning, and then it switched over, and just out of nowhere, to another person just came out of nowhere, and and so honestly, I'm kind of assuming what's happening is, um, what happened in between these two dreams, um, was ultimately to prepare me for what's fixing to happen, to make me into the man I needed to be for what's fixing to come, and having the ability to love another human being um, completely, And it's kind of fire because it's out of my control. And it's kind of sad, but if it works out the way that I think it's fixing to, um, just because I just love people too much. I just love people way too much, and I don't. I want the best for everyone, and I it sucks that we get our own karma and stuff. It honestly does, and sometimes we miss out on some good things, you know. Because we're stubborn and oh, it's just too late. We waited too long, and I feel bad. Um, I feel bad, but I gave every opportunity in the world, and it's not on me, but it is sad. But it's out of my control. Like I said, when I this is for entertainment purposes only, but like I said, man, when I realized like I may not be able to make the best choices for me, and I like ultimately just said, God, like you do, you make the best choices. It sucks sometimes. Like I think it sucks, or I don't understand it, or I can't see the bigger picture. Um, but ultimately, I know you're gonna give me exactly what I need when I need it, and I gotta be patient, and that's hard. Um, but it's starting to make sense, man. That I had to go through all this. Um, I had to be able to become a man. Um, I had to do my whole life the way I've done it. Um, for what's fixing to come, and that no, it's out of my control. Because ultimately, like I said, I asked God, I just want to be happy. Um, because any decision other than that, like, I just want to be happy and help people. Any other decisions, um, like I could be wrong about, but I do know I want to help people. I don't know how. Um, I don't know what the most efficient way and best way is yet. Um, but that's all I want to do. And I want to be happy. You know, and like I said, the vision I have is just me and a wife and some kids and just helping people together, like and living life and just being happy, not worrying about all past traumas and all that crap. Like we get past it, we beat it, and it's done. And we choose every day to be better for our kids and not continue that cycle. And it sucks. It sucks to be this emotional, man. Like it's embarrassing. It shouldn't be. But if I just half of me feels embarrassed, and half of me is like, whatever. Like you need to cry, bro, because this has been rough. It's been difficult. And you deserve to be angry. You deserve to be angry. Um, this has been tough, man. Like I said, I'm probably gonna post the other one. I think I am. I didn't want to because the quality sucks, but it's honestly the best information so far. I think so. I'll decide. See what my body tells me later. But what I did find out was like I finally looked back and I was looking back at like the first battle, the real battle that I had, and I remember I was on my treadmill doing a 10K, and I had the one song on repeat like I always do, and just started battling. Like I was like, I need to go to day one because I had abandonment issues, and I was like, I have to go all the way back to day one. This is gonna be the first day. I'm gonna start this process. Let's battle this. And so what I thought like, I was like, hold on, wait a minute. I was like, on day one of my life, like, or the first week, within the first week of my life, um, I was given up. I was abandoned. This is just the way I worded it. Doesn't mean that's what I believe now, but that's what I worded it back then. And I said, man, like that's literally the hardest thing. Like the worst thing that could happen to a baby day one. Like there's nothing worse. I mean, I guess there could be, but I don't know. I'm not gonna go there. But yeah, day one or whatever, the first week, like I knew she was gonna give me up. I knew she was gonna give me up. Day one, boom. That's gonna be the hardest thing in my life that I will ever face. Be separated from my biological mother, my chemicals, my blood, my genetics. Like we have a bond that the greatest bond in the world. And I was like, dude, if I'm here now, I'm 35 years. I lasted 35 years. Um, and that was the hardest thing that could possibly happen to me. Ever. I was like, well, then nothing else can be that hard. Like, I've already beat the world. Because I made it all the way here. Like, there's nothing that can stop me. There's nothing. Like, that little baby was tough enough and he did what he had to do to live. And babies can't do anything. You gotta be like a whore and just get what you can get so you can survive from anyone. It's not good or bad. It's just your baby, dude. You're just sitting there and you just have to accept it, whatever, just so you can live and survive from anyone. Like, I've already faced the worst thing that could possibly ever happen to me, ever, on the first week of my life. I was like, so nothing can hurt me ever again. Ever. Like, anyone who comes in my life and leaves me or whatever I want to word it, don't freaking matter. Like, that's nothing. That's not even, who cares? And I remember that now. And like I said, I didn't remember it really till last night when I was thinking about it. I was like, holy crap, that's how I did what I did. And that's how I was strong enough to do what I did. And that's how I beat kind of that part of abandonment. And, because honestly, like, yeah, because I've never had that kind of abandonment issue ever again. Like, once I beat it that one time, I was like, man, whatever. But I forgot about it, though. But then now I remember. Like, I beat the hardest thing ever. And then so I kind of started thinking, I was like, well, everyone in their life has moments like that, right? Like something happened to them when they were kids, it was out of their control, or something happened, whatever. Like, and every human being can find a moment in their life like that. And they can say, I lived through that. That was the worst possible thing that could ever happen to me. And I beat it. I beat it because I'm a monster. And it changes everything because then at some point you're like, you start going through something, or you're in a crappy spot right now, and you're like, you know what, I beat it already. I'm still alive. Like, nothing's gonna be worse than that. That means whatever's going on in my day to day, like, it's nothing compared to that. It's easy mode. It's easy mode. All you have to do is just change your perspective on it. Like, whatever. Yeah, I got scars, but they just remind me that I'm a tank. I'm a hoss. I think everyone can do that, cause especially over the last couple of years, like, we've lost people, death, and and then it just gives you the ability to conquer things. Cause it's like, man, who cares? Like, I've already faced the hardest thing ever, and I'm still here. Nothing can stop me. Nothing. And that's cool. And so now I'm kind of in the same way. It's like, man, I'm still trying to work on myself, and like I said, I'm being torn between two worlds, where it's like I got to walk away from one and go into another one, and just have freaking faith that it's gonna work out. Um, but I just don't. I don't have the game plan. Like, it's not my game plan. I just keep doing what I'm doing. Just creating and freely giving my time, and I'm ultimately just tired still, though. Well, yeah, I gotta go take care of some shit. I have to, I guess. Um, I gotta take a break, I guess, from working on me or something. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that one, but yeah, I gotta use these. I gotta use this stuff that I'm thinking of to help me deal with my life right now. But I know, like, I'm not supposed to be building stuff anymore and repairing stuff. I know it. Not by myself, at least. Um, and honestly, I think I'm just gonna not do anything until Sunday. After Sunday. Let I thought last week was Easter, but no, this one is. So I'm just kind of like, I'm gonna do bare minimums until then, and then just go balls to the wall. I know I said it last time, but um, I think I'm starting to beat everything now. Like, I think I'm almost done with um, with these thoughts. Like, especially with the information I got last night. Like, and then, like I said, if God wants me to continue to do it, or if He wants me to do it another way, I'll do it. And it's not really up to me. Because like I'm on the right path, man. I had to heal, and I had to go through this season of infinite hope, and then I had to get to this point to where I found out this ability, and this ability is fire because it changes everything, and it's the way you're supposed to. Because what happens is like if you spend time with someone like and you focus on the moment, as soon as you leave, like no matter what happens, good or bad or whatever you want to call it, you um you ultimately just look at the lesson, and then you're grateful for the time that you spent with that person and the lessons you learned. Like that's instant forgiveness, like instantly. Like if something was to happen, like you just understand, I instantly forgive you. It's done, and then that person has zero power over you, and you ultimately just loved them in the moment, and then you instantly forgave whatever. Meaning a lot of times, like people, you don't need to forgive people. Like there's nothing to be forgiven, um, but I think that's how it works. And you learn your lesson instant. So instead of you having to go back into your past, like once you deal with your past, like all that's done and you've already shaped it all to gratitude, then now every day you live your life, you're not adding any other crap to go to your past other than lessons and gratitude about those lessons. And then so from your point forward, every interaction you have, like say someone robbed you and you ultimately once it's done, like you freaking learn your lesson, it sucks. You learn your lesson and then you're just grateful that you learned the lesson, about that human or whatever, but you instantly like forgave them. Because you just learned your lesson and you gave gratitude to that lesson, and then next time you see that person, it doesn't mean you just walk the other way. Like they're gonna rob me again. Like, but you learned your lesson, so you just go the other way, or you don't stop. And that's just kind of like an extreme thing. Like if you go hang out with someone and they mess up your mood because they're just negative human beings. Like when you get done, learn your lesson. Like maybe I shouldn't hang out with them because all they do is complain and go down and like whatever, or bring me down. And you just learn your lesson. You're grateful for your lesson, or and you move on. Or maybe next time you can plan a little bit and like, well, maybe I can help lift them up. Like I'm already geared up that I know they're gonna treat me this way, but I can just love them and the little time we have, and then when we get done, I can instantly learn my lesson. Maybe I'm helping them, maybe I'm not, and then change it to gratitude, and then you may never have to see them again. Who knows? Like if they keep bringing you down every interaction, like then maybe you learn your lesson to not go hang out with them anymore. You've already tried. You've given them multiple times, and you've given yourself to them multiple times, and they're not changing, and that's on them, and you don't have to keep going back because you just learn your lesson and shape it to gratitude, and it makes it okay. And you're not leaving them. You're not abandoning them. You just learn your lesson. Because until someone wants to change, like there's nothing you can do. And change is hard, and it takes a lot of freaking work. And you can't change it for them. You can inspire them. You can give them new perspectives. But you can't change for them. And that's what I'm learning. Like, man, I try and talk to people and just give them my perspective and how I've done what I've done. And believe me, don't believe me. Ultimately, I just want the best for everyone. I want people to be happy. But it takes work. And it sucks. But it's not easy. But I don't know. Today's beautiful. I guess I'm gonna start shaping my interacting with people. being grateful for the lessons that I've had with them, and then leave it behind, like, and give it gratitude, and then be done. Take my power back, you know. If they come back to me or they holler at me or whatever, I just live in the moment. It sucks, but I just don't need to be wasting my energy on it. Then I'm not wishing for things to happen that may never come. Like I said, maybe this was just a lesson. Corey, how long are you gonna hold on, You can't change people. You don't have to sacrifice everything for people. Like Cody, you deserve to be happy. You deserve to have a fresh start. You've built your life in a way that you knew that you could one day have a fresh start. And you wouldn't have those responsibilities. And you wouldn't have things to complicate it. Like you could literally, whenever you're ready, Cody, have a new beginning. Like, because it's just you still. Like I don't have kids and stuff. Which to each his own. Like I get it, but I don't have kids. So like even if, like especially like all the women my age, like I mean they all got kids, been married multiple times or something like that. Who knows? Which I'm not saying that's good or bad, but it's like obviously it'd be easier for me to have, to start a new life with someone who didn't have kids. It's not bad because I mean I'm willing to adopt kids, and like I said, it just sucks. Like for the divorced kids, I know I've done it. I lived it. It sucks. It's difficult. It's difficult for everyone. It's difficult for the kids. The kids get the brunt of it because it affects them, and they had nothing to do with it. They're just bystanders, innocent bystanders that get all of it. But whatever. But I'm just saying, like most, women my age, they all got kids, and they, most of them, and it's slim pickings. If I want one without kids, and they gotta like me back, evidently. But I don't know. I mean, I built my life a certain way so I could do this, evidently, so I could live and then have a restart, a new beginning. And an actual clean one, because I'm getting rid of everything that was out of my control. I'm getting rid of things that ultimately made me who I am without me even able to choose. And that's kind of what I want for everyone. It's like I want you guys to conquer your stuff and then have a new beginning. Like from this day forward, you're a new human being and you have your own ideas. And nothing in the past has affected you from this day forward. Like now you can take control and you can choose. You can choose to be happy. You can choose what you want to do. I mean, obviously, if you have a wife and kids and stuff like that, you got a little bit less restriction, more restrictions than I do. But still, there's still a lot you can change. Like, cause ultimately, like your kids and stuff, like as long as you just take care of them and provide, like it doesn't really matter. Hopefully, you can right any wrongs that you've done to your kids, or not loved them, or showed them enough love, or emotional stuff. Like now you can make them feel safe and secure. It's gonna be a project. Like, you gotta build that trust with your kids now, and hopefully you already had it. I just ultimately know I didn't. And this may sound bad, and I'm not talking bad about my mom, but I'm just trying to make a point why I didn't trust people. But it's just because I watched everyone lie, even my mom and all of them. Like, always catching them in a lie. Like, I'm like, just quit lying. Just tell me the truth. I'm not gonna be mad. I'm mad that you're lying to me. Why you gotta lie, bro? Just tell me the truth. How much money do you need? Yeah, I'll go work to give you money so we can live. Who cares? But tell me the truth. Don't lie to me. And so that kind of tainted me the rest of my life. Like, to have your parents lie to you, and like, but she just did. She was embarrassed now, or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what she did with the money. But I mean, she worked hard and she made it work. But I mean, it's just weird. Like, when you're working at 16 or 15 and your mom's taking your money so we can live. Like, it's weird. So all I asked was, like, just be honest. Like, who cares? Just be honest. Just don't lie to me. Just get laid on the table, bro. But it is what it is. Like, all that was to make me today, to get me to this point right now. Where I can be a new human and then have all that knowledge and help others understand, like, how what they need to do to help to change. I can't do it for you, but I can help you. I can show you an outline maybe of how I did it, and then you can tweak it for yourself, and then do the work and do it. Yeah, I think I'm fixing to start some stuff though. I gotta write down and actually put it on paper, but I think I'm gonna try and start some stuff. Um, I think I have to. I think it's just part of the process, like, just to bring people together and get some open dialogue going, and really want and show change. I don't know. It's a beautiful day though, man. It's so beautiful. I definitely need to go to work. Um, and I face a past life in my head. I guess now I need to just catch up on that past life of this world stuff, the tangible stuff, and get it over with. It sucks though, but like I said, I know Monday for sure. I gotta go take care of something. I gotta finish that and be done with it, and I may try and ask for some help. Just to help me knock it out quicker. So I can get it behind me. Yeah. Just so I can get it behind me and that's done and gone off my plate and never have to look at it again. Because that will free up a lot. Because then everything else is just simple, like new stuff that I haven't even started yet that's coming up and that's different. And then if I can't do it or something, then it's fine because I ain't even started it yet, you know. I don't know. I'm ready for new though. I'm ready for a breakthrough, and I'm ready. I'm ready to talk to people all day, and just new people. Look them in the eyes, give them my time, and they give me their time, and then I'm ready to just see them. I don't want to see them suffer, but I want to see them put in the work. Because it's freaking hard. It's difficult. God, it's hard. This is definitely the hardest thing I've ever had to face. Because not only am I facing, I'm facing the real world. I'm facing the new world. I'm facing me. I'm facing my past. The things I've done. The things I haven't done. The things I was too scared to do. The things I missed. The opportunities I missed. You know, you can play the what if game all day long. Like, you can make it hell if you want. Like, you know, things that you wanted, things you don't understand, things that make you question your worth, people that make you question your worth. It's all a bunch of fake stuff, really. Like, it's all fake. Because you can choose whatever you want it to be. You can make it as real or unreal as you want it to be. And that's where it's at. I'm making my own world. People can laugh, people cannot laugh. Who cares? I don't care. I'm rich, bro. I'm happy. I'm healthy. I'm wealthy. I'm enough. I'm abundant. I have infinite power. I have infinite light. I have infinite love. Infinite grace. I'm magnificent. Like, we are all these things already from day one. All these things. And so much more. We're impressive. We're creators. We're geniuses. We're fighters. Like, it's beautiful what we are. And I hope there's not that many people that are like me, that have to battle like and do this. I doubt it. I think we just run and we stay busy. But one day, I guess that's what the midlife crisis and stuff are. Like, one day, you actually stop and take a breath and you're like, oh crap. And then it all just rushes to your head. So if we can face it before then, like, and fix it all before then might as well do it when you get to choose, man, instead of forcing you to do it. Even if you got to take a couple months off or whatever, take it easy, and it feels shameful. It feels like you're freaking lazy, and it's embarrassing. I just hope people really understand, because it's a lot. And then that you really appreciate it. And thank you for being patient with me. Um, yeah, because it's a lot, and I am embarrassed, but people's been patient with me, and that means the world. Because in my eyes, I have no reason to be. Yeah. It's weird because I just feel so much shame and guilt. But it's just like, I can't. I just can't right now. I can't. I can't finish it right now. Not this moment. But I'll get it done. I just have to. And I'm grateful. And I realize that you really get what you put out. Because this is it. Because I've always just been so patient with people and given them all the time in the world. And I've always had endless hope for them. Even at my own expense. And someone gave it to me in return when I really needed it. I'm super grateful. So grateful. And it was all worth it. Because I knew I would need it one day. Still makes 0 cents. And it makes 0 cents why I do it. But I'm freaking grateful. Oh man. I'm done. I'm done for the day. Just but I'm grateful. And you get what you give, man. And it may take a lifetime. And it may not come back the way you think it will. But man, when you understand, that's freaking crazy. I don't know. I love life. It's so crazy. I learn new stuff every day, and every day just my past makes everything like, yeah. My present makes everything worth it. Like I said, and I always had endless hope and get most patient person in the world for everyone else, and it's because I know I was gonna need it one day. And the last couple months has been it. And you can't say thank you enough. It was perfect. It's amazing. So I'm grateful. And you get what you put out, man. You get what you put out. Peace.